Welcome to the third in a series of visualization processes for relaxation. And this is especially poignant for me today because yesterday I had a bit of a disaster. And it's when you have a disaster that you realize how your resilience has been affected and how things have a bigger effect on you than they might have otherwise. So last night I didn't sleep very well because I kept thinking about how things could have been worse. But today's visualization is one of my favorites, and it's today for me as much as for everyone else, because I'm still a little bit in a higher state of arousal than I would have been otherwise. And so something like a calming visualization is always great to feel a bit calmer. If you want to get a blanket, or if you want to get, just make yourselves really comfortable, then that would be great. So I'm going to take you today to a grassy glade. So we're just going to enter on a very small path into a grassy glade where it's open and sunny. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your face, and you can hear the birds and the trees around the glade singing to each other the joys of spring. The birds are very vocal at the moment as they call to each other, and it gives us something lovely to listen to, something that happens every spring, regardless of what else is going on. We can hear the bees buzzing and perhaps see a dragonfly moving, just hovering and moving around. The sun catching its wings as we move forwards along the path across the glade. And there in the distance, you can see the sun twinkling. It's twinkling on something, but we can't quite see what it is yet. So we're going to go a little further. Taking a lovely big breath in, absorbing the feelings of the glade, the warmth, and out. The smell of the grass, the sounds of the birds and the insects, and the feeling of the earth or the grass beneath our feet. And we progress on along our little path where there's only really room for one. We're going on our own journey today. And we come towards the edge of the glade, and we can see that ahead of us is a small lake. And the sun is glinting off the water. That's what we could see sparkling as we walked into the glade. Coming nearer to the water, we can now hear the sound of the water lapping gently at the edge of the lake, ebbing and flowing ever so gently. We can smell that sort of peaty, heathery, watery smell that we have around the lochs and the lakes in Scotland. Taking a deep breath to smell in that pure air, the fresh country aromas that remind us of childhood picnics with our families, or of safe times playing with our children. Just to your right, there's a small jetty, and tied up to the small jetty is a rowing boat. It's pristine and white, as if it's been newly painted. Well loved, looked after and cared for. So strolling down the jetty towards the boat, and we can see in the bottom of the boat all shapes and sizes and colours of cushions and pillows. It looks so inviting that we're going to take a step in. We feel the boat rock gently under our feet as we step into the boat. And gently untying the line that keeps us tied to the jetty so that we can be completely free to go wherever we would like to go within that safe, small lake. Sitting on the crossbar and lifting the oars, feel the weight in your hands. Are they cool or were they warmed by the sun? Now pulling back, opening your chest as you pull back, breathing with the rowing motion, in and out as the oars come forwards, and then just let the boat pull itself forwards. It drifts. And then we do another pull. In with the breath, back with the oars, and then forwards and letting the boat drift. And one more, this time a nice big pull, 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 and lift the oars out of the water, holding your breath there. And then breathing out as you bring the oars down into the center of the boat. The boat is still moving. The momentum that you created with the oars still carries you forwards towards the center of the lake. The sun is high in the sky, not too strong, just a lovely, comfortable feeling of warmth on your skin and brightness around you. For a moment sitting and just having a look around at the edge of the lake, where you can see some trees, there might be some rock formations. You can paint your lake however you would like it to look. The stillness and the calmness is now filling you up from the feet to the shins, to the knees, to the thighs, to the hips. Stillness in the pelvis, in the abdomen, in the chest, in the throat. Stillness in the hands and the fingertips, in the wrists, in the forearms, in the elbows. A quietness, a gentleness in the upper arm, in the shoulders, across the back of the shoulders, spreading up the back of the neck, to the head, to the forehead, to the eyes, to the ears. Stillness and gentleness and peace in the nose, in the upper palate, and then joining in the jaw and the tongue as those parts of us become heavier and heavier. the cushions in the back of the boat become more inviting. And we're going to go and lie ourselves down in the warmth and the gentle support of that big, big, soft pile of cushions and pillows. What colour do you sense around you? What colour do you need today? Feel that colour embrace you as you rest against it. Feeling your limbs supported and sinking into that feeling of softness and support. Feeling your back is supported. You're very safe. Your breath comes easily. Your shoulders snuggle further into that soft support, gathering its warmth into your bones, into your muscles, into your joints, and into yourself. Feeling the support under your head, moving your head gently to find exactly the right place where you are at your most comfortable. And allowing the breath to flow into your body, in through your nose and down into the chest, into the upper stomach, the lower stomach rising as the breath deepens, and then letting it go, the tummy falls, the chest falls, the shoulders fall back a little more, the breath leaves the throat and the nose, and then we take another breath. When you're ready, just breathing away in your own time, enjoying the stillness where there's a gentle bob as the water gently moves the boat. Becoming aware now of the sunlight on your face and a very gentle breeze. Can you feel that breeze with your fingertips? Can you feel it like a caress against your bare skin of your arms, of your shoulders, and against your cheek? Feeling the small hairs on your body move gently with the breeze. Becoming conscious of how they connect you with nature. How your skin looks after you. It forms a boundary between what's you and what is not you. Feeling that complete peace and calm, tranquility, being in the moment. Super conscious of your fingertips. Super conscious of the feeling of the heat and the breeze on your cheeks. and on your forehead as it softens and relaxes, and your body feels as if it will melt into the cushions. Enjoy this experience and gather it up, memorize it, take it into every fiber of your body. As the wind starts to pick up just slightly and you feel the boat rock a little bit more, and you become aware that time has passed and that you've been in a little cocoon of peace and safety and tranquility. But now the world calls us, and we need to just gently rouse ourselves, becoming more aware of the sensation of the cushions behind the backs of your legs, behind your back and your head. Putting your hands down into the cushions symmetrically, both sides, and just moving gently as a cat does when it's pawing, and feeling the boat move a little bit with you so that you're at one in your little microcosm. And then gently sitting yourself up and taking yourself back to the central part of the boat and picking up the oars. Again, feeling the weight in your hands, and reluctantly somewhat dipping the ends into the water and starting to pull gently, half speed this time because we don't want this feeling to end. Breathing in as we pull back and out as we come forwards. Breathing in as we pull back and out as we come forwards. And before we know it, we're back at the little jetty. We loop the ties over the pillar and we step gently out of the boat, feeling the rock of the boat on the water change to solid ground. And walking back along that wooden jetty, feeling the wood creak a little, very gently beneath our feet until we reach solid ground. And we follow our path now back into the glade, seeing what's changed as the position of the sun overhead has changed. What was in shade before is in light now, and we can see the colours of the trees around the edge. We can see the flowers in the grass, wildflowers like a meadow opening up as the sun reaches them. Reaching the edge of the glade and turning back to look where we have been. Absorbing the smells, the colours and the sounds. Having a bit of a stretch. Reaching up high. Having a wriggle. Remember that your nervous system likes gentle flowing movements. So just allowing yourself to move in that clearing, coming back into your body, feeling the sensation of the earth beneath your feet. And being present in the moment. Thank you for joining me today and for helping me, because I feel much more relaxed now. And The same link can be used again next week, same time, 12:30, if you'd like to join me on Zoom. If you haven't received a link, then please drop me an email and let me know. Thank you.